Yo, what is up, boys? My name is Virgo Mike. I'm a 6.5k PR player. I've qualified for Division 1. And today we're VOD reviewing a player called Rexy. He has bought a couple of VOD reviews in the past. And he is improving at a pretty steady rate. But he's still making a million different mistakes that you guys are probably making as well. Now, when you watch these games, I want you guys to get like a piece of paper, pen and a piece of paper. And write down every single mistake that Rexy makes. Because these are the types of mistakes that basically every single player makes. And this is the reason why you don't qualify for higher divisions. There's a lot to learn from this video, now enjoy. Just get ready for zone pool now. Swami, I want you to scout the rotate. Scout the rotate, don't look for this stuff. Once again, scout the rotate. You have 2 seconds for zone pool, you know? Like, if zone pool's far here, you have to go insta because there's nobody there. And you should know that because this was literally in storm before, you know? Perfect that side. Now here it pulls back to congested side a little bit. If I were you, I would have shockwaved insta as well. Go back straight where you came from. And that's not a racist thing. Yeah, shockwave again, bro. Shockwave again. Stop running. Just shockwave both of you. Even get a free refresh. Spare medal. Ah, does this team claim it? No, you claim it. Nice. Get the medal. Nice. Why we're building brick, bro? Like that is insane. Is there spare brick there? No. Oh my. That's actually crazy. Like, we have spare metal and we build brick again. In endgame, on certain rotates, if you build metal, you know, the metal goes to waste because it doesn't even heal up to full HP. So you might as well use wood or brick, you know? But in these situations where you're staying there for a long time, metal is the play. Once again, stop looking for stuff. We have 8 seconds and we have cap mats and we have 3 chug chugs. All we have to do is scout the rotate, Swami. Scout the rotate. Why is Rexy looking now? Okay, maybe you've taken over IGL in this cup. Maybe I misread, I don't know. Jumping here? Like, even if you didn't get into the tree, like, jumping here, where are we jumping to? Like, we're just allowing this team to still hit you. Like, you know there's a team right there. Going down in elevation, you should never jump anyways. So, like, yeah, now we get full beamed. Completely unnecessary once again. Well, that's a 120 chug chug wasted. It's a GG, it's fine. I'm getting a little overexcited right now. Oh my god! What have we done? What have we done? What is the start? Why? Why? There's literally nobody here. There's literally nobody here in front of you to hold you or something. Nothing bad can happen from you just rotating for free. There's literally a building that gives you a full line of sight. Like there was no real reason to tarp all of this. How much mass does your team have now? 102. We had 150, 150. We got a refresh right in the zone previous to this. We've wasted 700 mats. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. And now we're looking for a refresh on the wrong timing again. One of you is supposed to look for the rotate. I want to cry, bro. I want to cry. Nah, but it's good that we're seeing these patterns. Hopefully, like I'm gonna tell you and remind you to write down all of those mistakes. Literally, write down every single mistake. There's no real reason not to. You're gonna learn faster. Your memory just goes up. Oh, okay. Now, yeah. Now we're building metal. Not even in zone. This is exactly what I mean. Like, we built like full tarp with metal. And we're not even in. Here we could have shockwave up. You gotta stop building on rotates as well. Like, the more you shockwave, the better. I understand why you build a little bit. But, yeah, here, shockwave frontside or something. You fell again. Like, why are we falling, Swami? I think Swami seems to panic on rotates somehow. In endgame, he panics. You guys gotta play more scrims or something, I think. So here, he is leading the rotate for once. Like, here, it's crazy that he didn't build a floor, for example. Like, mind-blowing. Like, I don't know if he's controller or what. Like, he can't move his POV. But, like, crazy stuff. We shouldn't make these little errors. We shouldn't do it. And then mantle like this, and then fall down, and then potentially getting full box. Because if this kid was good, he can just, like, see, oh, there's a kid here. Just edit the window edit, double cone. Easiest full box of your life. Stuff like that. Yeah, then he gets hit. Now he's in the full box with the kid. It's GG. I don't know what's happening here. Yo boys, I want to quickly remind you, if you appreciate these videos, then please can you, please can you like, subscribe and comment W VODs. I highly appreciate it, of course. Now back with the video. Okay, so in this game we are absolutely stacked. Right, I say that every time, but like, if you are absolutely stacked, as I call it, you know, 150, 3, 4 chokes literally, then you should be able to win this game. So if we don't win this game, we need to fix something, you know, like 62 alive, it's a very stacked game. In stacked games, it is even more important for you to make early rotates. So yeah, sure, get some tags if you can, but a good principle, obviously, is to get ready for zone pull before your zone even pulls. And a zone you should be prepared for is dead side, always. Always prepare for dead side, because let's say you're right here, and zone pulls back to congested side. You're not gonna insta shockwave like in between all of these teams, because that's just stupid and you're gonna get lobby focused, you know? But if zone pulls here and there's literally nobody there to hold you, that's an easy insta shockwave, and we should do it as soon as possible. Yeah, nice, perfect. Now remember what I said, in this situation we probably don't need to burn through our shockwaves, like we can literally force center for free. However, you can still do it. You need to keep that in mind. You build a metal box, like why are we building a metal box here? Like why not just go full center? There's no real reason to like stay anywhere congested side or anywhere that is like there's nobody in front. You can literally see it with your eyes. And now we're just, you know, all we had to do, boys, all we had to do, like we're underbuilding once again. So in that previous game, like there was a team coming from out of storm and they beamed you, so you didn't block that angle. Now a team literally came out of zone. So you guys are just not boxing up. All you have to do is go from your position where you were. You were center of this zone because you got a lucky pool. Go straight to this position, you know, like you bunny hopped all the way to this point with one shockwave, and then shockwave once more. Just go here and then chill. Build a box, and that's basically what you have to do. Just sit in the box. You have to stick to the rule of limited exposure. Exposure is the #1 way people just get hit and die, because they're overexposed for no reason. Here as well, why are we building up? Like we're just exposing ourselves again to the rest of the lobby for no reason. All we have to do is just stick with Smarmy. Smarmy right now is doing what he's supposed to do because he's low HP. Just sit in a box, but you should just like stick with him. And hopefully you go back right now. Yeah, nice. Going up here, like why are we engaged in the fight all of a sudden, you know? Just box up, good principles. If we get beamed, just box up. We should have already boxed up before we got beamed, but it's a GG. Ooh, 1 HP. Now I'm pretty sure so far in this cup I haven't seen you got a refresh, but now we actually full box this kid. Let's see how we convert this. There's no, okay, yeah. There's no way this kid survives, right? Yeah, just expand. Expand. Okay, so a very easy thing, like you don't hold your wall here. You literally don't hold your wall. You have to hold the stair out. Like this is a pretty obvious scenario. Just hold the stair out, and then when they break the wall, you just build a stair and instantly place a wall afterwards. So there's just a double layer, or even a floor and a cone. You can also hold a floor and a cone, and then place a wall. Let's say he breaks this wall, and you're already holding like a floor out. Then instead of instantly placing a wall, you instantly place a floor, and then a cone, and then a wall. So there's a double layer in between you. You never let like someone spray you from with one layer in between you. Just build a second box right there. A lot of guns in this game, they bleed through. And if someone is double spraying, which you should expect in duos, bleed through damage is definitely a problem. Now this seems like a good shockwave. Okay, we kind of messed it up. Yeah, see, we're doing the same thing, you know, like we're not watching out where we're going. So yeah, sure, we mess up a little bit. Could have maybe catched yourself somehow. But if that doesn't happen, you have to lock in here. Like we're not locked in on these rotates, and we're doing a lot of dangerous stuff. So this is already like, okay, we get bumped, but like we could have catched ourselves. Like we could have built a little bit. Yeah, okay, so your teammate. What am I seeing, bro? The fact that he survives this and doesn't end up in a box with the kid is crazy. To you, the same thing could have happened right here. The team could literally have been, you know, editing like this, waiting for you to come over this cone, and then just edit on you. You were going over this one. Now you're kind of lucky that that didn't happen. This kid is distracted or whatever. But yeah, it was the exact same scenario basically. We have to lock in on the rotates. Also no pumping stuff. That's what I would recommend, 100%. Like, I tell my teammate, focus on the rotate. Literally don't pump anyone. 6th zone, 7th zone, 8th zone. Because right now we're trying to maintain our mats. Like, we're not trying to get a refresh at this point. Yeah, sure, when we're frontside and we have, like, full metal boxes. Sure, you have time to look for a refresh. But, like, on the rotate, pumping one kid could end up getting you pumped in your back. Because you lose awareness for 1 second, you know? And that's not a good trade. Okay, are we together? Yeah, we are together. Yeah, this is actually a fine refresh opportunity, not gonna lie. If we don't place a cone, like... Okay, we do place a cone. Perfect. Okay, place floor and wall. Nice. Place cone. No way we didn't place a cone, Rexy. That's actually a big missed refresh opportunity there. Crazy stuff. So that he literally goes through his thing and doesn't place a floor. So that's already a mistake that you can learn from, by the way, for yourself. We need to learn from the mistakes of other players as well, you know, not just from yourself. So if I post like a little bit of this video on YouTube, remember, like, I'm VOD reviewing Rexy, but you can make the exact same mistakes in your own games. So you can write these mistakes down as if it were your own mistake. Going through a cone like this, and then just not placing a floor under it while it's weak, is 100% a mistake. The same goes for when you go through the top. Let's say there was only a cone, and you edit through and you reset. The cone is weak, just place a floor like this. Place a floor, so there's a double layer. Yeah, you have to be very careful with that. When you edit into a box from below or above. Okay, so you messed up there. You didn't place a cone here, which is like insanely surprising. So we break a ramp. Perhaps you expected your teammate to hold the cone there. Then maybe I get it, but like your instinct should have also been to try to replace that cone, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's a crazy refresh opportunity missed there. That could have maybe saved the game with 90-70 builds. We're still okay. Well, I hope you appreciate the VOD review, because I'm pointing out a million different mistakes. Make sure to comment WVODs, is what I'm trying to say. If you're watching this on YouTube, Rexy, or anybody else. Okay, just one shockwave rotate. Like, you gotta understand, Rexy, you can build on shockwave rotates. We don't have to die. Like, the earlier moment when you fell down, you could have catched yourself. I don't know if you remember that. I don't have to find the exact scenario, but it was something like this or something. You went into... Yeah, it was this exact scenario, bro. I found it so quickly. You bumped into this floor right here. You could have literally catched yourself. It seems like you're not opening your blueprints enough on shockwave rotates. If you're getting hit, if you notice, okay, I'm getting shot at, you can build mid-air. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, I have to shockwave and I can only build when I land. No, you can build mid-air sometimes. And in this situation, that was one of those moments. Yeah, so shockwaving was fine. You kind of actually lost track of what your IGL is doing as well. So that's already a big problem. You guys are just playing solo at this point. It seems like, Rexy, you're not following, or maybe your teammate Schwalmy is not leading. I don't know, one of the two is happening, but your roles are not divided well. Like, this guy is going... Like, this was actually a fine storm play, not gonna lie, because you only have to, like, get past this mountain a little bit, like, tank a little bit of storm. You both have Chug Chug, so you're chilling, and then you can get to this point somewhere there. Yeah, and you just do something completely else, and you didn't build there. So GG. Yo boys, before you go, I have one product to promote, and that's the Game of Life app. The basic concept is to just turn your life into a video game and use your passion for video games to level up in real life. So for example, you can track your habits like exercise, and you get XP, which levels up your character. I even made a Fortnite section, so you can track how many scrims you played and how consistent you are playing scrims, kovacs, that kind of stuff. You can even create a section where you can log your scrims and choose your main mistakes. So if you VOD review, you can even write some notes. So if you want to VOD review and save it into this app, you can do that now as well. And this app is absolutely free. All you have to do is click the first link in the description. It currently works best on PC, but it works on mobile as well. Now, as always, boys, make sure to keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.